we all have cars, right? You're driving your car, and now you are at an intersection. The lights are red, which means you must stop. There is a pedestrian trying to cross in front of you. The lights in front of him are red. Your lights now change from red to green, and he is in front of your car. What are you going to do? Nelson?
Keep moving. The right is green, so it's my right.
Pershing?
I'll just stay still till he passes, he or she passes.
Dawn?
I'm sorry, I was caught up with timing, so I didn't quite catch the
Okay.
question.
Now, let me change small piece of this situation and tell you that that person, Nelson, is a disabled person moving on a wheelchair. Would you have the same response?
And will not make any difference. It's my right to go.
As you see, there are some elements in the situation, and sometimes we change our behavior based on the elements. In this case, Nelson is coming from a different country. In that country, the rules of the streets are more than being kind. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, in our life, we are full every day in our daily life with situations in which we need to respond. We need to act, and we have a choice. The late Stephen Covey, if you know him, he is the author of the famous book, The 7 Highly Effective Habits. He says there are 3 constants in life: choice, change, and principles. In the situation that we had a choice. The choice is to follow the rules or to follow our hearts. In a way, how I summarize it, doing things right or doing the right thing. We all heard this statement. But what does it mean? What it means in the situation that we started with, the story, doing things right, it's my right. It's green, I need to go and proceed. That's the right, doing things right. And even if I hit that wheelchair guy, I might sue him and let him pay for my damages. That's doing things right. Doing the right things, we all know in Canada, Nelson knows that, we are all known all over the world that we are kind and caring. Doing the right things, even though it's your right, you are going to wait. And I hear Pershing telling me that even if he's not disabled, I'm going to wait because I'm kind. Today, we're going to discuss doing the right things in a Toastmasters context. So the first thing that I would like you to know is that in any situation, there are 3 elements. These elements are you, others, and then the context. So we go back to the example that we had at the beginning. You, the driver, others, the pedestrians. The context is someone crossing in front of you while it's your right to proceed. What is the context in Toastmasters? The context in Toastmasters, you are, as a Toastmaster, you can be in different roles. You can be a Toastmaster here. You can be an officer like Pershing or Nelson. You can be an area director. You can be in a contest role, and so on. Others are the other Toastmasters who are around you. And the context, it might be a meeting, it might be a contest, it might be a team, and so on. So today, I would like you to make a choice to do the right things in Toastmasters. And Lorraine is saying, but Bashar, what do you mean the right things in Toastmasters? Well, it's another simple puzzle solved. John Adams Quincy says, if your actions inspire, and I want to say inspire, this word, that's a powerful word, inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are a leader. That's the formula. So I'm advocating that when you have a situation, you're interacting with your fellow Toastmasters, the others, stop for 1 minute in your mind and reflect on what are your responses. Do they inspire others to dream, learn, do, and become more, or not? When you are saying, Bashar, we're still not getting it, can you just give us an example? Let me share with you an example between doing things right and doing the right things. So this year, we were planning contests. We asked for a contestant for our humorous speech. We only got one. Can you imagine a contest with one contestant? You know, the whole concept of a contest is that there is a competition. So we wanted more. The only other available contestant did not qualify. He did not finish 6 speeches. So if we were going to do the things right, we would have disqualified him before he even joins the contest, and then we will not have a contest. And individuals like you will not learn how to organize a contest, how to be a judge, and all other leadership skills. What we've done, we thought about it in a different way. Why don't we allow him to be a contestant? Before the contest, we told Tony, you are going to be disqualified, but we will add value to you by having a competition, and we will evaluate you. It's going to be another competent communicator speech. And we had a contest, and we published it, and people learn from the contest as a contest chair, as a judge, and so on. So this is the difference between doing things right, following the book, or doing the right things. Now you might say, Bashar, we need another example. Okay. Another example, during this contest season, we have one area director who was very passionate. That area director attended all 4 contests, all 4 area contests. He was the photographer. He was taking photos and videos. He finished 3 of them, and he is one in the last one. He came to the last one, he already took photos, videos in all the contests and uploaded them. He came to the 4th one. The chief judge is a new judge, new chief judge. And he was just explaining that he is going to take a video for the contestant. The first response that he got from the chief judge, you cannot do it. Sorry, I did not hear that. You cannot do it. I said, what do you mean I can't do it? I've done it already 3 times. This is the 4th time. And she said, you can't take photos while the contestants are speaking. I said, I am not taking photos, I'm taking a video. There is a difference. And the first action I got, I wanted to withdraw everything. I was volunteering as a judge. I was volunteering to be a photographer. I wanted to stop. I don't want to have anything to do with this contest. First thing I done, looked at myself. What I'm doing now? Am I adding value? Am I inspiring others to dream more, learn more, do more? So I had a snap, 10 seconds. Everyone saw that because I was shut down. And then I realized that I can't do anything. I mean, for the photographer, I said, okay, no photographer, no photos, no videos. Am I still a judge? And she said yes. So she gave us the judge information. The contest chair approached me and she said, but at least can you take photos for the contestant during the awards ceremony? And my answer was,
Yes.
No! In a smile. Of course I'm going to do it. And the irony is that I took so many photos, more than 20 and 30. By the time I went home, I was eager. This is the last contest and I want to upload it. Guess what happened? I found that the camera, I did not put my memory card.
No.
But now you know, it's not all about doing things right. It's all about doing the right things. We uploaded 1 or 2 photos from other individuals who took photos. So that's what's called doing the right thing. So now, I would like you to think the next time you are challenged within the context of Toastmasters. It might be you are president and one of your officers is challenging your authority. Or it might be you are a Toastmaster and someone sitting there telling you something that completely you are not aware of. Or sometimes it's someone inviting you to be an icebreaker without your knowledge. Just let's think about it and try to inspire others to dream, learn, and do, and become more. I would like to leave you with this. Great leaders inspire greatness in others. Are you that great leader? Thank you. So now we have 3 minutes for questions and answers. This whole topic was about me advocating for you within the context of Toastmaster to do the right things, know all the rules of Toastmasters, but learn how to do them differently while still following the rules. So the choice is do the right things in Toastmasters or just follow the book. Any questions? I'm going to imagine that Dee is sitting there and is telling me, Bashar, how can we do the right things without knowing what are the rules of Toastmasters? And Dee, I agree with you. Before you challenge anything, like for instance, when you are a new judge, you need to learn the rules of being a judge. You need to get training. And then you go and try to challenge that judge responsibility. Before you being a president, as Nelson, he read all the role of a president. And then he started stretching outside his comfort zone, trying to find different ways of doing things. So the rules, they have a place, but they are not fixed in stones. After all, if you're not having fun in Toastmasters, you're not doing it the right way. Any other questions?
I think I'm gonna go outside of maybe Toastmaster a little bit because I find the topics more about conflict resolution, how to resolve a conflict when you have one with your upper level, like supervisor or something like that. So the right thing to do, what if you're asked to do the thing right, but then in your heart, you know that the right thing is the opposite side of the doing the thing right. If I explain it right.
Yep.
So how would you resolve that?
In my short journey as a manager, I've learned that sometimes individuals higher than you, they know things that they can't share with you for different reasons, because of sensitivity, because of confidentiality, and so on. So in my opinion, we need to trust the individuals higher than us. Now, if you feel completely, on an ongoing basis, challenged with that individuals, then this is a different matter. Just remember all the time, we are all different. Like, there is no 2 individuals like Pershing in this whole life. And so you can expect that your manager will have different roles than yours. In my opinion, my suggestion to you is to share your perspectives with your supervisor and let him at the end decide. It's his decision at the end. That's all. Yeah. So I know I'm running out of time. I don't want to eclipse the intentions of anyone, but I'm going to cut this in short and hand over to our Toastmaster today.
Okay, it makes me think that I should have read, I read the instructions